Hi everyone, we're back talking about integration. This time we're talking about once you've rested and recovered from the ceremony or the retreat and you start to go fully back into life, how things can show up for you. And this is usually the time now when things really start coming in strongly and life starts to give us tests in all kinds of different ways and from all kinds of different angles, lots of the time angles that we're not expecting. So it's a great time now to really hone in on your resources that you have, which is why we always suggest to people that they should journal during the retreat or their dieta, because those notes, those teachings are there written down for you to go back to at a later date, and that can be a really useful thing to do, especially now. And also to bring in ritual to your life. So you were part of ceremony, you were part of a ceremony with the plants, whether it be with the dieta or with ayahuasca or another plant. Bring that ceremony and that ritual into your life, whether it be on a weekly basis and on a daily basis. We're not talking here about doing an ayahuasca ceremony every day, but you can sit at an altar every day and pray to the plants and receive wisdom, receive guidance without drinking. So this is a really useful tool to help anchor yourself back to your center, back to the teachings, and be able to pray and start your day off in a good way, or end your day well, or indeed at any time during the day that you feel is a good time for you to do it. On that ritual now is the time to lean on the relationship with the plants. So once we started to work with these plants, they're always with us, whether they are with us from a diet that we've done or whether it's again ayahuasca from the ceremony. We can always lean in, ask questions of them, ask for their guidance, ask for them support at any time in our lives. And how do we know when it's them speaking or when it's our mind speaking? Normally, if we don't like what we hear, then it's the plants speaking, because they come with the tough lessons that we don't want to hear. So that's a good guide that we're getting the wisdom and the guidance of the plants that we need. And it's also a good time to bring in some remembrance of what we did, of where we were, of the ceremony we were in. And this can often come through prayer or music, song, playing different music or song or singing from the ceremony. Helps reconnect us to the ceremony, helps reconnect us to where we were and what we learned. And that's really important, to stay centered in that and be able to plug back into that, because like I said, life's going to come in and pull us in all different kind of directions, and we are no doubt going to fail. Whatever it is we've learned will get tested again and again, and there will be moments where we fail. We'll fail, but we'll fail with a new awareness. We'll fail with a new awareness of, oh, that's an old pattern. That's something that I don't want to be doing anymore. That's a way I don't want to be behaving anymore. That's a reaction I don't want to have anymore. Whatever it might be, we fail with that awareness, where this time now we see it and we catch it quite succinctly. And therefore we can catch it and we can make it better for the next time. And we can prepare ourselves for the next time. And who knows, next time we might fail again. That's not the point. We might fail many times before we get it. That's the work of integration. That's what integration is. It's being aware of what's going on, being aware of what we were taught, and working on it and making it integral to our lives. So we continue to do that. That's part of the integration work. That's what it's all about, really. And during this time, it's really important that we walk a really nice fine balance between having lots of compassion for ourselves, because we are fallible human beings and we will get it wrong, but also being accountable and keeping that awareness there, however painful it might be. Having that awareness there, this is what's going on, this is what I'm doing, I know I'm doing this is what I need to work with, and being accountable for ourselves and how we respond, how we react. And through that, that's the practice that brings it home, that brings us centered and makes this path integral to who we are in our lives. And that's the work of integration. And it's not even just for the next 2 to 3 months, it's a lifetime's work. It never ends. And even when you think you're good, you think you're done, there again comes life with another lesson from a different angle in a different way to test us again. And that's the fun of it, that's the joy of it. Now's also a good time if you feel like you are struggling to get some extra support, extra help from a therapist or an integration specialist, someone who can be an ear to listen to you, also give you sound advice and support if you need it, and help you through this process so you don't have to do it on your own. It's wise to have someone there to hold your hand through this and help you with it. Next time, we're going to talk about once we are getting it right and we are getting it integral to us, what next? What then? Thank you.